Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. Let's do a windscreen report. Once again, there she is. There's the eBay $32 windscreen deflector on the unit. You can see all the bugs on it, or hopefully you'll be able to see them on the video. I put now roughly 360 kilometres with the original factory screen in the lower setting. This deflector from eBay, which cost $32, in the lower setting too, and virtually vertical to the screen. If you want to know how I think it works extremely well. I've had no trouble with it whatsoever. It runs along nicely with it on. It avoids any windscreen or turbulence or buffeting, what was experienced without it. So that side of it works well. As far as during today's run, I've been on the bike a bit over 4 hours. I've had to do no adjustments to the wind deflector because it's been sitting there nice and secure, no trouble whatsoever, keeping the wind off me. I've been getting a bit of wind around shoulder areas or around the back or some parts of my body like that way, but apart from the deflector itself, no, I think it performs well. For $32 and you can pick one up on eBay, I'd highly recommend that you go out and buy one of these. The only thing I would say is, when you're fitting the unit, just be a bit careful. You can see one of my mounts, like this one here, isn't actually sitting there spot on, and the metal plating it goes up to sort of secure it to the screen. It's sort of a flimsy bit of metal, so it goes with the price naturally. So I would recommend that if you fit it, take a bit of care and fit it properly. But apart from that, look at that, it's nice and solid, and it's been there now 360 kilometres on today's run. It's been windy. Oh, the wind stopped now, but where I was back along the road earlier, it was extremely windy. So, you know, it does a really good job for the money. Now, just for curiosity's sake, if you're wondering what speeds I've tested of that, most of these 360, or by the time I get home it'll be over 400 kilometres for the day's run. It's been tested at highway speed, roughly 100 kilometres an hour, and at times in one area where it was legal to run to 110, I was running along at 110. No trouble whatsoever, and I actually overtook a couple of cars at one stage, and it would have been over the 110 mark, and it was still really pleasant to be sitting behind it using it. So if you wonder how well it performs in that area, everything's good, and it's just a matter whether you want to run with one of these little add-ons to stop the wind from hitting around your face or helmet with the factory and getting buffeted by that particular side of the ride. But as far as it working, no, it works really well. If you say, does it work any better than the other idea where I worked on these top screw mounts and added a, I think it was a 15mm rubber insert to throw the screen out that way. Well, that idea for $1.40 worked pretty good too. So, you know, to go further with this, I'd have to run them now back to back, but you know, probably I've done enough of this windscreen test, and then someone else can have a bit of a crack at it now. But the thing is, if you're after one of these and you don't want to spend much money, go to eBay, pick one up for $32, and I think you'll get your money's worth, and you'll say, yeah, it does really work well. And at this stage I never went into all the settings, so screen, once again, like I mentioned, down on low, assemble the unit, put it together, it's down on the slowest setting, back up virtually vertical to the screen. So apart from that, it's ready to party and runs well.